What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another unboxing video brought to you by Bearded Kaiju's Unboxing Reviews. If you guys like the channel, hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share with anybody you think you like the content of this channel. Also, hit that bell notification so you're notified when videos drop like this one. I am back. Sorry for the delay. I think it's been like 3 weeks since I last dropped a video. Life has been crazy. I've been working a lot of overtime. Getting ready for G-Fest coming up and getting ready for my live giveaway stream coming up this month. So just a lot going on, and I am so far behind. It's crazy. I just got a new shipment of a whole bunch of stuff in, so I am trying to clamor to get some stuff done and out before even G-Fest hits, because then again I'm going to get another wave of new product and new reviews coming in, because G-Fest is it's my Graceland, honestly, and I just go all out during G-Fest, and it's just a fun time, and who knows what I'll come home with and add to the collection. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really excited. So but yeah, with that, today we have a great unboxing and review. One of my personal favorites from a franchise, if you cannot tell. It's not Godzilla this time. We are branching off to another franchise that I really do enjoy watching. It's the Ultraman franchise. If you haven't gotten into Ultraman yet, I highly suggest that you do give it a shot. I know it's very intimidating. There's a lot of seasons, a lot of episodes, a lot of Ultraman, a lot of Ultra Kaiju, honestly. But once you start, you can just kind of keep going, and it's a lot of fun. If you were into that tokusatsu, giant monster, suitmation type style stuff that the Japanese are just so known for, that's, you do yourself a favor and get into that, because you won't be disappointed. It's a lot of fun, and it's just great. It's just kind of seeing all these crazy things kind of come to life. So but yeah, today I have like I said, a personal favorite of mine from the Ultraman series, and this is just newly released. It was probably a couple months ago now. Unfortunately, I'm behind, so I think I'm always going to be behind. Honestly, I'm never going to get this stuff out on time when I really want to. But it kind of is what it is, and it's the name of the game kind of thing. So just got so much going on. But yeah, it's been out for about a couple months now, and the highly acclaimed, very sought after, people are clamoring for it, the Ichiban Kuji line has just been putting out just amazing sculpts, amazing prizes that people are just clamoring for and just want to get their hands on. And honestly, for a very affordable price, honestly, too. And the quality is top notch. So I was super excited to see that they were actually branching out into the Ultraman series, because normally they do Godzilla as of late. They have done other things in the past, a whole bunch of animes, video game stuff, all that kind of stuff kind of rolls into one. And then they started doing Ichiban several years ago, and now it's just been kind of taking off, and now finally we get the Ultraman series being tackled, and I'm really excited because, of course, like I said several times now, my favorite kaiju was the first to come out in this line, and I'm super excited for it, and I had to get it because I was like, oh my gosh, that thing looks amazing. So without further ado, let's get right into today's unboxing and show you what I got. All right, guys, here it is. Showing off 2 boxes at once, but trying to get them here in the frame and without glare. But glossy boxes and light do not mix whatsoever. But here he is, the Gomora from the Ichiban Kuji lottery. Just amazing. I've said this before on the channel, Ichiban Kuji does amazing box artwork, and just their overall design, and it just looks just spot on. It's so cool. It just displays and showcases the figures so well and so vibrant, and it's eye-catching, honestly. Just all the stuff that they add to it's just really fun and really cool. So as you can see here, I have 2 of them because there's 2 different ones. that we're going to be talking about and showing today. As you can see, I have prize A, which is the very bottom one, which is kind of your generic kind of figure, and then the top one is the last one. It's called. It's kind of like the chase figure, and it's kind of the alternate form. It could be an alternate look to them, alternate paint way, whatever. It's going to be different than the actual standard one. As you can see here in this picture of Gomora's, that they're going to be different colorways, same sculpt, same character, just different colorways. So, but I wanted both. I thought both of them were really awesome, and honestly, I really wanted the last one more, but the A prize came with the pack, so I was like, okay, I'll take both of them, honestly. So, you know, it can't hurt with that. But as I rotate the boxes around here slowly, so I don't drop them, you can see there's a great picture of Gomora from the side on both of them. And then as we go all the way around, as I tilt this thing and move it, there's some more great pictures of the actual figure that you're going to get in the box. So like I said, it's just a great job that Ichiban Kuji does with showcasing these figures and really showing them off and really getting people kind of excited and to see what's in it. And, you know, once they get it, you know, that's what they're going to get. So it's really, really cool, really, really fun, and really exciting, honestly. So that's the box. Not much more to go over. I've shown a couple Ichiban Kuji figures on this channel. More are coming because this is one of the lines that I'm just so hot on right now. And they've just been hitting bangers after bangers, and I just can't stop. So it's really, really good stuff. So with that, let's get into today's figure and actually see how these guys actually look in person, because I'm excited. So we're going to start with the A prize, which is the normal colorway Gomora. And it's so cool. So different that I absolutely love it. I'm not one for stylized figures, honestly, because they're just not my bread and butter. I usually go towards more the suit accurate, the more screen accurate as much as it can be. You know, but then you get into the stylized, and, you know, they kind of put exaggerations on designs, they put exaggerations on paint schemes, you know, something to really kind of make it different. And maybe that's just part of the artist's style, is that just kind of what they do, which is completely fine. And that's just kind of what, you know, they've always put out, what they're used to, all that kind of stuff. And, you know, I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that. You know, not everything kind of catches my eye when it comes to stylized, but, you know, when something does, you know, I want to get it. So it's just really, really great. You can see the great detail, especially in the face. You get that crimson red on his horns that really stands out Gomora from all of the other Ultra Kaiju, especially his design in general. It's just a great design, honestly. You know, you get his belly, that is very iconic, kind of the dad bod going on there. Always seeing him with that, and I just love it. The hands are just crazy, kind of skeletons kind of looking. We're very bony, very slender kind of look to them. Just kind of a very creepy look to him. As you come down his back, he's got kind of more of a hunch, you know, in the back here. And then even on the neck and head area, he's kind of slouching a little bit more than normal. Yeah, he slouches, but it's not as noticeable as in this figure, where they got him slouching a lot more than normal. As we go down, we're going to look at the feet. As you can see, just really great. Of course, the texture is amazing. Got all those ripples. The boniness to the feet as well. Same thing with the fingers are just on display. And just like I said, the details are just amazing. All the little bumps, the grooves kind of going down the tail is just really, really great. Gomora always had a long tail. He uses it as a weapon, you know, with tail whips and overhead tail kicks kind of thing is what I kind of call them. Just really, really awesome. So now this is kind of the normal colorway for Gomora. It's more of that brown, light tans, you know, a little bit of red shading in it. It's typically what his color has always been, is that kind of color. Maybe they've gone a little bit more reddish brown to it, maybe like a mahogany type look to him, but typically he's always been more of that brown reddish area. Like I said, they'll throw in some tans, maybe lighten them up a little bit, and but typically this is kind of his color scheme, and I just love it. You know, they got the bone white claws and horns and all that stuff kind of going on throughout the body, which is really great. The eyes are just amazing. They're just kind of like dead, you know, like he's just looking at you like he just woke up from a nap and he's just peed off, you know, like he's like, who just woke me up? What do you want? You know, I am really, really angry, and I just love it. Like it's at the same time, it's almost like a dead look, where he's just kind of like, kind of hunched over, and he doesn't want to do anything. You know, really great, different sculpt, and, you know, perception to this kaiju, which is really great. So what's big about this sculpt and this look to him is that it's made by a artist called Ryu Oyama, and he is a very, very stylized artist that just takes different steps and just sees things differently than it normally is. He just takes it to a step farther or beyond than what you see on film or screen, honestly. So he has this look that you just know that if you see something, you know, that's his work. And when I saw this be announced, I knew exactly that it was him, honestly. And I was like, holy cow, that looks amazing. Now, he's done a lot of work for other companies like X Plus, Max Factory, and 3-0. I actually have one of the 3-0 figures that he got, which is the Ultraman Belial, which I did a review on the channel if you want to go check that out. Really great stuff. It came out just amazing. And honestly, with the X Plus stuff, some of that stuff, I didn't even know it was him. I knew it was stylized, but I never knew it was actually him. And actually, he made the 54 Train Biter. He did the gigantic Burning Godzilla also, which is really great. And a lot of the older stuff, like some of the Gamera stuff that was like in blister packs and was released way early on in X Plus's days. And he's done, you know, more than just that. He's made model kits for companies throughout the years, and just he has this style that just really kind of sets him apart from everybody else because it's so different, so unique, and just kind of more gruesome and gritty, you know, where it can be very lifelike and really gross, even though it's like a statue or a kit or a figure, you know, just kind of brings out the grittiness in that iteration of whatever he's sculpting. So hats off to him. I have several pieces of his, and it's just really, really great stuff. And like I said, I'm not a stylized collector as a whole, but every once in a while something gets me, and it's usually stuff from him because he just does an amazing, amazing job. So I absolutely love this figure, and it's my favorite Ultra Kaiju, like I stated. I got into Gomora, especially with the Ultra Monster Battle series that they did with Ultraman and stuff like that, and then they actually led up to introducing Ultraman Zero. So it was a great series. I loved it because it was Kaiju versus Kaiju. It wasn't an Ultraman in it, which is really great, which is very different. So I really got into that. And Gomora was the main good guy in the series, so he was the one that was always fighting the bad kaiju, and so I just grew fond of this kaiju and just seeing him do all these things. And honestly, these moves, they made it very wrestling style, and I loved it. I really did. Like, you could see him doing all these wrestling moves, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is great. Like, I love this kaiju, and ever since then, like, he has just been my favorite. So I'm just happy to get more into the Ultraman collection. I don't collect a lot but I collect a little, and he is literally the only Ultra Kaiju I collect in my small Ultraman collection, because I got to keep it small because Godzilla just takes up everything. So, but with that, let's look into the last prize, the Chase figure, get a good look at that and see the difference between them. So right away you can see that the color has changed drastically, and not even for the worse. Honestly, I think for the better. I said I love Gomora. You know, I'm used to him having a certain colorway, but man, when I saw this colorway spoke to me, and I really enjoyed it. And like I stated earlier in this video, this is the one I wanted. I didn't even want the normal one. I wanted the Chase. So getting this and then getting the other one was a bonus, but this is the bad boy that I really wanted. So I'm really happy to see it. So we'll do a quick up close. So as you can see, they put a lot more blacks into the paint job. They actually darkened up the red a little bit and did that black wash kind of all over his body. They even painted all the white spots of his horn, of his eyes, of his teeth, all of that actually gold this time. It's not white. So, and even his belly, they got a nice wash of black. It just kind of makes it pop. And like I said, the claws are gold now. So that's really cool. And down to the feet, we have gold nails. And as we circle around, you can see that normal color down on the bottom of his tail, but then on the top, you got that nice black wash that kind of goes all the way down and up his body to really get that transition, that different look to him that just kind of just brings out the grittiness even more. And you can just see that it's just a completely different look from the same character. Just really stands out. So really cool. I just love this paint scheme, and it just breaks up your normal, you know, color of a certain kaiju, maybe of a certain Godzilla, you know, because we all get those very dark colors, that sea of charcoal gray, you know, blacks, browns, you know, all that kind of deep stuff. But something to make it pop, to make it stand out a little bit more, I'm all for it sometimes. You know, like I said, just it has to hit right, and I'll love it. So, and this just hit right, and I just absolutely love this version of the Ichiban Gomora. So yeah, just absolutely love it, and I'm so happy to get it. So alright guys, I think that is it for me. Thank you for watching. Here's just kind of a size comparison of the two and what they look like side by side. You can obviously see the difference with the color scheme. Same sculpt, you know, same character, same everything, just they changed up the color scheme. And one kind of pops a little bit more, kind of stands out, and the other one's just kind of, you know, basic. But I love them both, and they're both great, and, you know, my favorite Ultra Kaiju, and I just absolutely love it. So, but yeah, thank you for watching. And of course, later this month, like I announced earlier in the video, I will be doing my live 1,000 subscriber giveaway stream. It is going to be July 19th at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern, and 3 p.m. Pacific. So hopefully everybody joins me in that live stream. We're just gonna have fun, hang out, maybe talk a little bit. I might open up some Godzilla cards kind of to pass the time and do something fun before we even do the giveaway, so we have everybody gets a chance to get in there and enter the giveaway and has that chance to win a free X Plus. That's just a gift from me to you, and for us hitting that 1,000 subscriber mark. So thank you to everybody, and it's just been a fun journey, and we finally did it. So on to the next benchmark, and we'll just kind of keep rolling from there. So yeah, so that's it for me. Oh, before I go, I have to give my score, the Bearded Kaiju score. So of this figure, great sculpt, great detail, paint schemes are amazing. I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. Just an absolute great figure. Even the size is really nice. This is, I think, a 20 to 23 centimeter figure. So not as big as the X Plus 25 centimeter, but still would scale well with that line because Ultra Kaijus are a little bit smaller anyways. So these actually scale really well with that kind of line. And if you get a whole bunch of these, you know, you're going to get a perfect scale on all of these all together. So don't go wrong with that. Hit them up and grab them where you can. You know, these come up, you know, in online retailers now, even retailers around your towns. These are getting more accessible than what they once were, and they're not as hard, you know. So yeah, just keep a lookout. So, but yeah, with that, thank you for 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with everybody. Share it with all toy collectors, and yeah, we will do that live giveaway shortly. So after I get back from G Fest. So, okay, guys, I am out here. Thank you for watching, and until next time, later.